The progressives, the base of the Democrats, they're already in meltdown mode. Which is the same in 2016. They're saying Kamala didn't energize the base. Low voter turnout.
I know, yeah. I guess Beyonce didn't work.
Beyonce, Oprah. It's a replay of 2016 for the United States of America. Congratulations to the new old president. The once again,
the
once again
president,
leader
Daddy,
of the free world.
yeah. Daddy D.
Yeah. It's a replay. The happenings for 2016. Now, us. I feel like we need to talk about how is this going to affect the motherland. But before we get into that, make sure you do the whole 9 yards. You like, share, and subscribe.
Download.
All the download, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
I think there's something.
I guess I need to. I guess I need to straighten up Spotify. But yeah, on all socials.
No, even
there.
in YouTube, there's a download
Yeah,
button
for premium.
there. Yeah, for premium.
For premium, yep. But yeah, we got a year worth of catalog already. One video every week, and then we just recently changed formats. So
And I hope you guys like it. If not, comment.
let
Reach
us
out
know.
to us.
Yeah. So in your take on what it's gonna be.
Personally, I'm gonna be tuning again to the politics of the United States, given it's Trump, and it's gonna be entertaining again.
It was pretty boring when he was off of Twitter.
I know.
It was pretty boring, but I feel like in the people of United States was clamoring for normalcy because it's been pretty chaotic culturally for them. Like, okay, life is good, but they're saying it's pretty hectic, not knowing what Trump will be doing the next day. Especially when he's got the nuclear codes.
I know.
Pretty scary. But
How old is Trump now? 76? 78?
no, I think 76,
It's on
and
his
then
70s,
Biden was
right?
82,
Yeah.
right? When we last talked
It
about
used to
them.
be the battle of the olds. Now it's just he's the only old man.
So, how do you feel? Is it going to affect our motherland?
Motherland meaning Philippines,
Yeah.
for everyone that's just tuning in.
Me, Laos.
He's Laos. Laos.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Philippines.
What do you think?
Maybe there's gonna be a lot of illegal Filipinos that's gonna be going back to the Philippines. I have a feeling
That's
that's
for
gonna
the
happen.
Filipinos in the States right now.
Oh yeah.
How about the
True.
foreign policy for the country in general, not for the people?
I don't know what's gonna happen with the export and import. I'm pretty sure Trump's gonna be prioritizing what's happening in America. So there's gonna be less money that's gonna be going in and out of the Philippines. We'll see.
I am confused because for the longest time, his stance against China is China. His stance against China.
Like copy how he
I
says.
can't do impressions, but that's the
China?
best I can do. China. And he doesn't like impressions, so
Oh, okay.
he might catch wind of this. Anyways,
Why not?
wishful thinking. Then he's not gonna like us. We better play ball.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I like Trump.
Yeah, but
I
then
like
he doesn't like impressions.
Oh.
And then you're doing a bad one at that. So
I'm trying.
yeah, you're trying badly.
Okay.
So,
Next episode, maybe I'll practice
Let's pat it
and then
down.
I'll do it better.
but yeah, I'm confused because for the longest time he's been against China and they're escalating power.
Yeah.
But I heard that he has pulled back troops in the Philippines.
When he was in power.
To be fair, I think it was P. Diggy.
PDD?
P. Diggy.
Who the heck's PDD?
President Digong.
Oh,
P. Diggy.
okay.
Yeah. P. Diggy ordered the pullback of the troops because allegedly he is a Chinese puppet,
Okay.
which bolsters China's claim to whatever they want to get from the Philippines, or they're having Philippines under their umbrella. And I don't know if Trump is going to think of the strategic partnership with the Philippines and then bolster it. If you're gonna think that he's against China gaining more power, that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But then, if he's gonna focus on everything about the United States, this might be an unfavorable situation for the Philippines. But I think BBM, current
Yeah.
Philippine president, wants to mend whatever was
Broken.
from the past
Yeah.
admin. He wants to ally with the US more than China.
China.
I think allegedly because they want to expunge his father's convictions in the United States so they can go back to the United States.
Oh, so their whole family can go.
Allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly. That's the underlying conspiracy.
Is it still about the gold? Because that's the time of the Americans, right? The
It's
gold.
not about the gold. It's more about their ill-gotten wealth. It might be from the gold.
Yeah.
Regardless, they have ill-gotten wealth. They don't have access to it.
The states.
Their
Or-
ill-gotten wealth
Oh, okay.
in their Swiss accounts. They can't get it because that money has been proven to be ill-gotten.
Yeah.
So if they gain access to it, it's pretty much admitting that they have ill-gotten wealth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My mom told me there's a case about this.
No, but wait. I think there's.
Yeah.
How about the immigration of Filipinos to the U.S.?
Well, it's been hard since
Even
before,
before?
anyways. Like,
I think it's gonna be harder now.
I'm not sure. I haven't really stayed up to date on like at least tourist visas, because that's where most of illegal immigrants from the Philippines have their way. Anyways, they overstay their visitors visas and then find jobs and then stay there.
Stay.
But I think it was still the same for visitors visas. They've been pretty stringent with their requirements anyways.
I guess we'll wait.
And then most of the people that I've heard that were able to get visitors visas in the US, they're going to pass the requirements anyways. So I couldn't tell. I don't have my pulse on if it got harder or not. It could be, but it can also be the same rate still, the same rate of approval, the same rate of denial, but then they're going to be cracking down more if you overstay.
Or they're gonna be cracking down more on other immigrants.
Targeted, you mean?
He has some targets, right, Trump?
That's their big issue anyways with the immigrants, like the people who are jumping the border, because it's easier
Yeah.
compared to the Filipinos who overstay their visa and then
Like they were granted legally.
that
to-
they were
to go
granted
there,
legally,
yeah.
but they're overstaying
overstayed.
illegally. They don't really jump the border.
Yeah.
Cause how? You're gonna cross seas.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
parachute,
Yeah.
skydiving.
And then you're gonna get shot from the border. But
Okay.
yeah, let's talk about the Filipinos who are currently there. Cause I heard there's also I don't know if this is just doom and gloom. There's also a push for denaturalization.
Really?
I haven't gotten to the facts of it. That's why I was saying this
Yeah.
might be just doom and gloom.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because that's gonna be tricky.
legal immigrants, you shouldn't be worried about it, especially if you've got your green
Yeah,
cards
if you got
already.
naturalized already,
It
it's gonna
might be just a longer pathway to citizenship, but if you're already a citizen, right? Which begs the question: why are there a lot of MAGA Pinoys?
MAGA meaning
So that was Trump's campaign slogan in his first run, "Make America Great Again," because he's saying that the other party has driven the country to shithole.
yeah
That's why he wants to say "Make America Great Again."
again because they've always been great.
From
I
an
think.
outsider's perspective,
Yeah.
same. It's always been great, but in their eyes, in the Republicans' eyes, the people who's lost their jobs because their manufacturing jobs have been moved to other countries
To
where
other
it's
countries,
cheaper,
yes.
it's not that great anymore. Like
illegal immigrants taking over the jobs.
Yep. They're saying if Donald Trump is against immigrants, how come there are MAGA Pinoys?
And this time around, I don't know if you knew that there's a lot of Latinos and Spanish
Yep.
that voted for Trump's, and the younger generations too.
Yep.
There's a lot of them.
We can deep dive into that later.
Later,
But
okay.
I wanted to talk about the titos and titas first.
The
'Cause
first gen.
reading in Reddit. Reddit is mostly an echo
There,
chamber.
like there are titos and titas in Reddit.
No, they're talking about their titos and titas.
Oh,
The
okay.
youngins.
Yeah.
They're baffled. Like you are not part of the whites. How come you like the MAGA movement
Yeah.
when it's going to be pertaining against you? So they're saying Filipinos have this mentality which stems from crab mentality that they're in already.
Yeah.
They got naturalized already. Who cares about the next
Yeah,
the
the
next
incoming.
crop who's gonna come? So they're saying that. But internet isn't always real life. What you see in the internet can reflect real life, but it's not usually real life.
Real life.
So what do you pick up from MAGA movement? From Trump's like whole rhetoric. What as a politics casual.
Oh, I think it's all about keeping the jobs and the businesses in the States, keeping the money inside the economy of the United States. And then less immigrants, meaning more jobs and more money for Americans.
That's what Trump is trying to achieve. His core essence is to keep everything American first. But the flip side of it, the opposing party, they are framing it as racist because they're saying that what Trump is implying is America was last great when it was majority led by whites. That's what they're
Yeah.
saying what MAGA is. But in what Trump is saying is they wanna keep America first
Yeah.
over everything.
I think Trump just wants to help heal America. If there's actually any wounds or damages from previous governments. So, but I think it's very evidently though, it's different now compared when they were like few years ago, like how superpower they are. Still, but I don't know if you can
Like the power is waning, would you say?
wait. Is he indicted as like with his lawsuit?
Yeah,
or-
he's the only president that was allowed to run. He had a failed insurrection 4 years ago. So I guess that's historic. But as a politics casual, what do you think of Kamala?
She has a lot of I don't know. She's kind of like a power. I don't know. She's scary. I don't like her.
Well,
Like, she always says stuff in a straight face.
she's a former DA. She's a former district attorney.
Oh, okay.
She's tough.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a given. She's tough, but she's not a rock star.
No.
They're saying she's got the charisma of an auntie. That's
Really?
That's what the
You used to like her, right?
yeah, but
Appearance-wise.
but as a candidate, so 2019, when the Democrats ran a primary. Do you know what a primary is? That's when the
Like the
caucus
head?
decides who gets to be the
The head of the.
head of the party or the presidential candidate.
Oh, okay.
That's where Trump showed his. That's where Trump first showed his rock star level when he bulldozed the Republican Party, and then everybody fell in line right
Yeah.
after. It became the party of Trump, not the
like not the Republican.
Party anymore. And then 2019, the Democrats are gonna go up against Trump's re-election.
Yeah.
They ran a primary.
Which is Biden.
Kamala was in that primary too.
But she lost to Biden.
Not only lost, she was dead last.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So how come she was able to run for president?
So
She
this
said
time,
last.
instead of running a primary, they decided to run Biden again for re-election.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be a rematch. I don't know how long, but it was pretty late. They
Yeah.
pulled out Biden.
Because dementia's kicking in.
Dementia's kicking in. The wheels are falling
Yeah.
off. Whatever reason, they don't see him fit. They're saying Biden pulled out.
Yeah.
I would say they themselves, the party themselves, pulled the
Yeah.
plug. The overlords pulled the plug on Biden because it's too evident that he's a puppet,
Yeah.
literally and figuratively. I think Kamala is the shoo-in because she's the vice president. Everybody's saying Kamala stepped in too late. There's not enough time for her to strategize her campaign. And that seemed to be the case. Why do you think they lost? The Democrats lost.
Because they have a woman as their leader.
That's
I think America's not ready yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sexist or anything, but I don't know. I think that's what I've been seeing and
that's the main
watching.
reason you think? That's the main factor you think?
And I think it's Trump too. Like even I'm not sure. I don't think whoever run against Trump in this election,
Yeah.
I think Trump will win. Considering everything that's happening, everything's on point with him. Like his speech, his debate, I didn't actually watch the
lost.
debate. He lost the debate.
He lost the debate.
But
Kamala ate him up
Oh really?
in their head-to-head. And there was no repeat after.
But because
That's when he said the Haitians in Ohio were eating house pets out of nowhere.
Oh, Trump said that.
Yeah, because he got pressed
Yeah.
by Kamala.
I heard this from someone on the radio the other day that they think that the Democrats are not aiming for change, and that's what the Americans want is change. Meanwhile, Trump, that's his primary target is for America to be a change into a better country, right?
To be focused.
To be focusing
be-
on change
yeah.
and getting better, improving their state.
Yep.
So I think that's the reason too. I'm not sure what their platform is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really look into it, but that's what I've heard. How
That's
about you?
why I'm saying this is a repeat of 2016. 2016, they were coasting pretty much.
The Democrats.
Democrats. And they thought of Trump to be like super beatable.
Yeah.
Like, weren't you surprised when Trump won? Like, everybody was baffled when
Yeah.
Trump won, right? How is this reality TV show
You're
superstar won? Like, they're saying how idiot Americans are
Yeah.
because they voted for a reality superstar.
Were you surprised? Because me, I wasn't. I'm so used to things like this from the Philippines.
From the Philippines,
Like,
yes.
this is how our
I'm
politics.
surprised because this is America. This
Yeah.
isn't the Philippines. But I tried to like dig deeper. So 2016, they were on coast mode, Democrats,
Yeah.
right? And then they were campaigning on cultural policies. The platform back then was pretty much, this is Hillary, this is her time, she should win. Because it's a woman's turn this time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like her big platform. And then Trump, he got the hearts of the Americans who felt disenfranchised because their jobs have been moved to different
yeah.
countries.
Been taken away.
Regardless if it's racist rhetoric, but same as this election, the people of America felt like the Democrats aren't promising anything for America to get better. Best case scenario, they're gonna have sympathy for the abortion ban,
Yeah.
for trans rights. I'm saying best case scenario, but a huge part of America still don't care about it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they're gonna be empathetic about those causes, but their pockets are hurting. And when Kamala was asked, what do you plan on doing about the economy? They're saying that they're going to continue what Biden did, which is they stabilized their
Yeah,
economy.
which is not bad.
Which it's
Nothing
not that
major
bad.
happened. Nothing
And then
major.
contrast to Trump, they're saying the economy was good with Trump, but they're also arguing that he inherited a healthy economy from Obama.
True.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
I'm not privy to the data, but that's what they were saying. That's the pulse. And then again, this year, they're focusing on social and cultural policies, which is not the priority.
Unimportant.
Yeah, for most of America.
Yeah. The hurting pockets of Americans and I guess Canadians alike. Because we're so
Yeah.
tightly knitted, like we're neighbors.
Big brother and small gay brother.
Yeah. Who's the gay?
The small gay brother.
The small gay brother. Who's the
Who-
small gay brother?
Who do you think?
Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, that's why Kamala lost.
It's not
'cause
about her being a woman.
You're not wrong about that. Because America's, they're not ready.
They're not
yet.
ready yet.
But if they're gonna be ready for a woman president, it's not Kamala. Because she's dead last in the primaries. Now they felt like she's another establishment plan, which they felt with Hillary. Hillary messed up Bernie Sanders. You know Bernie Sanders?
Not that much.
He was supposed to be the revolutionary of the Democratic Party.
So what happened to him?
If it was Bernie Sanders versus Trump, Trump
He
would
should have won.
Would have lost.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody was behind Bernie because he was talking about billionaires having too much. So he's also got the hearts of the Americans who felt disenfranchised. But then they railroaded him because it was going to be against the special interest groups. What he's trying to push. Like push more taxes.
Yeah.
So the voters, their base, felt like they were cheated because instead of him that they wanted, they pushed the establishment plan. And that seems to be the case again this time. Like everybody saying whoever runs for the Democratic Party, they're gonna vote for because it's going to be a vote against Trump. But it seems to be the inverse case. That's why Trump won, because a vote for Trump is gonna be against Democratic policies.
Okay.
That's the gist of this year's election. And then what's more surprising this time is he got the popular vote.
Would you say that's a landslide?
It is a landslide.
It is a landslide.
It is a
right?
landslide. Like 11 p.m. They already know the trend.
Yeah.
Like the progressives, the base of the Democrats, they're already in meltdown mode. Which is the same in 2016. 2020 wasn't the case. They were pretty optimistic. I think it was because of the mail-in ballots. Like everybody, America slept. Come morning, everything that's red became blue.
Became blue.
Yeah, because the mail-in ballots were counted last. They're saying Kamala didn't energize the base. Low voter turnout.
I know, yeah. I guess Beyonce didn't work.
Beyonce, Oprah.
She should have gotten Taylor Swift.
She got Taylor Swift.
No, but
she's endorsed.
But Taylor Swift didn't attend the parade.
Yeah, but she endorsed.
Yeah, she
Kamala.
endorsed.
Yeah.
A lot of artists and actresses endorsed them, right?
And then before Joe Rogan and Elon Musk formally, and Joe Rogan was last minute.
Yeah.
The day before, I think. The day before the elections.
Hey, how about Elon Musk? Has he been endorsing Trump since the beginning or
Not since the
midway?
beginning, but pretty early. Not as late as Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but before 2016, everybody that was on Team Trump were the has-beens.
Yeah.
The washed-up actors. Hercules.
Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah. He's a Trump guy. Dean Cain.
Who's Dean Cain?
Superman.
Superman.
TV Superman from
Oh,
before.
the old
They were-
Superman.
Where they're saying they're grifters
Yeah.
because they have been shunned from Hollywood because they can't voice out their opinion because it's gonna go against the grain. That's why they felt like they were truthful
Yeah.
with aligning with Trump. Did you see that comedian Tony Hinchcliffe?
No.
He
What
was-
about him? Her.
Load it up. I want your brother to see this.
Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
This debacle. This was pretty close to the election day.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't affect.
Or maybe it hyped the voters. I don't know. Because there's a lot of young voters that voted this time around, right?
They got hurt. The snowflakes got hurt. And deservedly so. I mean, I'm for jokes, but he was at the wrong place.
Yeah.
And then I think even the people in there kind of pushed back. Hey, that's not. We don't think that. We don't think that. Like everybody's thinking of us that way already. Like, calm down.
He should be the spokesperson for Trump. Because they kind of the same when they talk to people. They don't have any filter. But he's a comedian.
Yeah.
So
he's got a filter,
yeah.
but that's just his comedy.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he supports Trump.
Maybe he's been planted by Kamala Harris.
Well, they were using it as an against.
Yeah.
As an against to Trump. But Trump said he didn't know anything about it. He wasn't even vetted. They didn't even, so yeah.
But didn't affect anything,
Yeah.
right?
Anyway, so to wrap this up, should we expect mass homecoming instead of mass immigration this time from Filipinos back in the Philippines? I don't think so.
I don't know, because I've heard a lot of Filipinos from Quezon province that got sent back, and then when Biden was in power, they went back to the States. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
But yeah, to wrap this up, if somebody else ran instead of Kamala, if they did a primary, if they pulled out Joe Biden like pretty earlier, they would have defeated Trump, I would say. Because there's other budding superstars in the Democratic Party. Younger, they like those people better. They feel like those people would have energized the party better. Would have caused them more to vote, and they would have, like, Trump wouldn't have had
a landslide victory.
Yeah, they would have fared better. And then if Trump goes back to his old antics, like how he did with Hillary, it's gonna be a turn off for the undecideds. It's pretty much the undecided.
So are you saying he was tamer this time around?
It's not just tamer. It's just his wild stuff is not enough for people to go with the Democratic Party because they're just so fed up with what they're trying to push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What they should be worried about is not Trump being president. They should be worried about the supermajority.
What do you mean?
They got Supreme Court. They got
the Senate.
They got the Senate.
And the Congress.
And they got the Congress. So that's why they're kind of worried.
Only for 2 years.
4 years.
No, I think only for 2 years. The first 2 years, yes. Yep. Having the majority.
Having the majority.
But yeah.
Yep.
Every day is going to be
2 or 3. I think 3 years is their midterm elections. Every 3. Yeah. Again, a replay of 2016 because you see progressive leaning people having a breakdown, wanting to leave the United States. Yeah. But if you aren't like really, if you're just regurgitating talking points from Reddit, from the internet, you're gonna be fine. 2016 to 2020 happened. Like, you guys are still there. They're saying we're getting bullied, stuff like that, because the racists and the misogynists are out. But I don't know. If you open your eyes, you're gonna be fine. This is the United States. It's a well-oiled machine. You're gonna be fine.
And I'm hoping for all the illegal immigrants, if you're gonna get kicked out of USA, you don't need to go to Canada. We have so many illegal immigrants already.
Double border jump.
No.
Double border jump.
You can go somewhere else.
Also colder here.
Yeah, no, yeah. You guys don't have. You're not well equipped yet to handle the cold. So go somewhere else.
Okay. Look at that rhetoric. Racist? Is he racist?
I'm not being racist.
No, that's what they're gonna say.
Oh, okay. You can call me names, but I'm just saying it's
can
hard
make-
here in
you-
Canada.
you can make
Our
points.
tax is so much. It's really cold here. It's boring here. Politics is boring too.
Yeah.
Stay wherever you are. Try to hide better, all right?
Stay illegal and
Stay
hide
illegal.
better.
Hide better. It's up to you.
Again, you got OCP working the ones and twos. You got Edmund here.
And you got me, 2X.
And this is Twice the Donald.
Twice the Donald. Twice the Daddy D.